Tony Britt Spotter Charts serves sports media exclusively with customized cheat sheets for both prep and game time. Serving over 350 clients at all major networks, 23 NFL teams, and 68 college football programs, including Division II, Division III, and NAIA schools. Variable pricing ensures that small schools receive the same VIP service as ABC, CBS, ESPN, Fox, NBC, and the NFL Network. Well, welcome to the Viking Press Pass. I am Matthew Nickel, and boy, do we have a special episode today. Gio and Johnny, your favorite cousins.
The fam.
So, that's right. The two behind this tremendous story, We Family Now, and how it all got started with this little thing right here. So you better believe I've got one.
Limited edition, then like the Pokemon trading cards.
I'm telling you, street value on this is pretty high. So I think this might be worth a few acres down there, Johnny. I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe in a little bit.
You can redeem it at the breeding's house.
That's right. Well, Gio, let's get started with you, because really where this story started was with you, right? It was an act of randomness that kind of happened. So why don't you kind of share a little bit of the backstory and even talk through, like, what was it like opening that invitation for the first time?
Okay. So I don't remember like the exact day it was. I think it was like July or like June, maybe 1st or one of them days, but not like Monday, Tuesday. I don't remember the exact day. But I just came to my people's house, my parents' house at the time. And I was just going through the mail. You know how your mail gets stuck at your parents' house sometimes. I'm just going through the mail. And then I just seen this grad photo, and I instantly was like, this ain't nobody in my family. Like, ain't nobody in this household at least. Like, you feel me? I instantly see the picture. I'm like, you know what? He family now. So I pulled out my phone, you feel me? At first it was just something so I could let my close family know. But I'm like, no, I got to let anybody that come to this house know that he is family now. So I pulled my phone out, recorded the video. I'm like, I don't know who you is, but you fam, you feel me? And that it took off from there.
Now, when we were talking about kind of setting things up for this podcast, you talked a little bit about just there were so many random things that led to this happening, right? Like you randomly, went to that house. You just randomly just opened up TikTok and kind of did the video. I mean, talk just a little bit about like what were things that happened with this situation that were just so uncharacteristic of you doing that day.
So that day, just me going to my people's house was just a random day. Even though I do go there often because they're my parents, but that day was just like one of them days I was just in town. I'm like, I'm gonna go see if I got some mail. So with me posting it, I want to say in the first few hours, at first it was just like my friends and like people that currently follow me that was replying and like asking like, oh, we gotta find Johnny and stuff like that. I want to say like over the next 2, maybe 3 days, that's when like the floods start coming. Like they was even tagging his page like because he didn't have no TikTok, but they was telling me like go to Instagram, go to Instagram. This is his Instagram. He even had people making fake TikToks of him at first. You feel me? I'm like, ain't no way this is him. Ain't no way he go make a TikTok and the first TikTok he go post is his graduation photo. That's how I knew it wasn't him. I knew it was all like copycats and stuff. So I think I eventually like found his Instagram, sent him a DM about it. It was just waiting for a reply, and I think he replied to me like a day or two later. Then we ended up on a call.
Yeah, and
So
I
a
mean,
lot of
honestly, from
randomness
my
that
point
day.
of view, I woke up, I didn't even have a TikTok, and I'm getting messages from like the whole football team, all my buddies who aren't on the football team, my baseball team friends, even some high school friends. They're like, they don't say anything. All I kept receiving was just the link, like, and I'm like, your first thought is, uh-oh, it's like what happened. And so then I
He
click
thought he
on
was
the
on the
link.
run or something.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't good because everyone's like, well, the only words I got were like, OMG, or like, what is this? And then a link. Or some people said no words and it's just the link posted. So, I don't even think it's something good. So then I open it and I all of a sudden see a picture of myself. And someone's hand and someone's voice I've never heard going, "You family now." I'm like, who is this? I didn't even know what to think at the time. Like if it was good, bad. I was kind of nervous. I was like, is this guy like being genuine or is he like trying to make fun of me? Um, and so Gio did end up reaching out on DM. I had to create a TikTok account to even see the
Yeah,
video
the
people posted.
you probably had like 5 of them already before you
Oh
like
yeah,
create like 5 imposter pages.
yeah.
They
By
still
that
making
time,
it.
so I
They
had to make
still
a real
making
one.
imposter pages of Johnny.
Yeah, and so I went outside and took a picture of myself and put it as my profile picture. And it wasn't the grad picture; like it was just a random picture of myself. So I think that's how Gio was able to figure out it was actually me. And then we got
Yeah,
in
I knew
contact,
that was
and Gio
cuz.
sent me a call. Yeah, he sent me a call, and it's kind of that's how it started, really.
Yeah, so I mean, tell me, a little bit about that initial call. Like, what was that like, and kind of the feeling of like this is a random stranger that you two were gonna, you guys were just connecting, um, because where are you at, Geo? And you're in, is it Kentucky?
No, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, Cleveland, Ohio. That's right. That's where it started.
Yeah.
So Ohio. So Ohio. Johnny's down in Tennessee. So I
Right, right.
mean, it's it's a little couple worlds apart there. So tell me just
Facts,
about
facts.
that initial call. Like what happened there?
So I want to say when I first called him, it was like I definitely greeted him with like, "Cuz, I hope you see everything that's going on and stuff." And then like I remember I first made sure he was all right with it, cause he was just like going famous right now, like very famous, like everybody viewing it. So I had to make sure like he was cool with it under before like I kept on like promoting it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then I seen he was on board and stuff, and then we talked about like, yeah, we probably got to meet up and this and that. I'm gonna let you handle
Yeah.
the rest, John.
No, yeah. I mean, honestly, I was cool from it from the beginning. And whenever you like, even today, you can go back and look at the comment section. Like people just have straight up screenshots of my house in the comment section, like screenshots of my Instagram page, screenshots of like my old, um, like 2018 freshman year of high school
Right.
pictures, like straight up like creepy stuff, like really creepy stuff. Like people just have screenshots of like the front of my house on the internet. And it's a little at first I'm like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen? But then at the same time, like really if you care that much about anyone, you can find anyone's house. Like anyone who knows what they're doing when they're actually trying to find someone, you can find their house on the internet. It's not that hard. So I
I
was like,
had
well, it's
somebody
already
do that
out
to
there.
me the other day.
Yeah, and I know Gio didn't mean any malice, any like nothing bad with it, but when he posted it, obviously it had the address in the card, obviously not on purpose, but like it was fine. Like it was okay. Nothing's happened from it. I guess I can't say about the future, but people tend to receive this message with a
Better not
positive.
play with my cousin.
Yeah, yeah, with a positive mindset though, and it's kind of funny how overwhelmingly positive all the replies are. There's maybe like one or two hate comments out of like tens of thousands. Like I
Hmm.
mean, Gio, I don't know what you've
Facts.
seen, but they've every single comment we have like
I
a hundred
probably
thousand
seen like
comments.
10 of them, but it's a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
it's a
a
lot of good stuff.
very small percentage.
All
So
right, so you guys had the conversation. Now, what led to like wanting to meet up and do something in person? Because then you guys met what in Nashville, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's honestly that was Gio's idea. So I guess he can say more about that.
So, but besides just like talking like about it, like we might have to do it. I think what it was me. I posted another video asking TikTok like, look, y'all get this video to 100,000 likes. I'm gonna go see cousin Johnny. Well, that video got 1 million likes. I think 1.2 million likes. So when it hit like
Wow.
over 500,000 likes, people was DMing me and stuff like, "When you gonna see Johnny? When you gonna see Johnny? Like, what's going on? You said at 100 likes, we had 1 million likes. We're like, what's going on?" So like we talked about it, and we planned it for like later in September. And I think what really happening was I got one of my friends that like stayed down there, and I just I caught a ride down there with him. I'm like, let me just take this opportunity real quick to go down there, and it turned to one of them ones where I think how long I was there, Johnny? Like 2 days, maybe
Yeah,
three.
you got
Definitely wish I
there.
would have stayed
Yeah,
like a week.
yeah, yeah. It was a little like he had the fast pass experience. Like we had to
Fact.
cram a whole bunch of stuff into 3 days instead of being able to kind of do more stuff with more time.
Yeah.
But it was a really good experience overall.
Oh yeah,
Now,
facts.
now was the time he then visited you, Johnny, down on your farm? Was that in that same time period, or was it different?
So the video I think posted on July 1st because I had a wedding on July 4th. And then I think Gio ended up actually getting to come down here in was it late is either late August or early September. I think it was
Mm-hmm.
early September. And
Probably
so
September
that's when
1st.
yeah.
Excuse me.
And when Gio posted his video to like the 100,000 likes one, I don't know when I think that was late August. So it was kind of like bang bang bang. Just there's a
Mm.
gap between the first video and then the meetup.
Yeah.
Now, when you two met, like, I mean, it seems like you guys have, great rapport with each other, and like in such a short amount of time of knowing each other, built a great relationship. Like, how quickly did you two hit it off? I mean, being complete strangers to just you now have, this whole following on what's happened here. Like, tell me just about that relationship piece and just it just kicking off and being so successful so quickly.
Facts.
Gio,
I
you go
think it's
first.
cause yeah, I think it's cause how we both act. And then when we first met up, at first, like we probably did have like that certainty of like how we was gonna be with each other. But I think when we first met up, and then that epic handshake we had, it was like, oh yeah, we fam. And then like the previous conversations that we done had, or like even the stuff that's like on our Instagram, like I can tell Johnny cool, and I'm pretty sure you can tell I'm cool too. Like in the video, you can tell we both cool. You feel me? Uh,
Yeah.
so
I think the best part
when we
about
first
yeah.
it's
No,
that.
continue. Sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, when we first met up, it was just like it was easy going. It wasn't like nothing hard going or like worriness, I guess.
Yeah, nothing felt forced, I think is the big thing.
Yeah,
Like when we first met up, it was like I got out of the car, he got out of the truck he drove there with, dapped it up, talked a little bit. I said, "Can I get your bags in the car?" And then we hopped in the car, and it was just natural conversation. I mean,
I
he's
think
a
that
music
hour
guy, so
drive helped.
it
Yeah,
honestly did. The hour drive kind of sucks. It's like an hour and a half, but especially at night like that. But I think it kind of forced you to break the ice, and it
literally
wasn't hard. Like it was already melting before we had to break the ice. So
facts.
I didn't. I mean, I got pulled over actually during the drive home, which is really funny. I've never been pulled over in my car, and I honestly, truly think it happened because we were really engrossed with the conversation. Um, it was just a natural flowing conversation, and the speed zone dropped from 70 to 55, and I guess I missed the sign, and so I was going 75 and a 55, and this trooper was going the opposite way, and Gio said he thinks he saw the car come up on two wheels when he flipped a U-turn to
Facts.
come get me. And, yeah, it it
For
was it was a
real.
little scary. I mean, obviously, because I was going 20 25 over, so I didn't know what he was going to do. But it was a really genuine mistake. Like I deserved to get pulled over, but it was because of we were so engrossed in conversation. We were so it was an exciting moment. We never met each other. We don't know what's going to happen on the internet from this
Mhm.
interaction.
Facts.
So it was just a whole thing. I got to go to court in a week now for it. So
I was gonna say, did you didn't like tell the story? I mean, did you kind of share what was happening? And obviously the
I
cop
said, yeah.
didn't.
I mean, the guy kind of looked like he was kind of a hardo, is what he looked like. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna, you know, give it a hard
Fight
time
against
just
it.
because I deserve. I
Yeah.
looked down. I'm like, yeah, I was pushing like 78 and a 55. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I deserve to get pulled over. And he comes up. He's like, whatever. He takes me out. I get tested. I get DUI tested or whatever you call it. And I'm like telling I haven't I had one glass of wine with my family for dinner like 5 hours before this. So I was like, I'm not,
Yeah.
intoxicated or anything. Like it was genuinely. And I was like, I'll blow on the gun if you need me to. Like, I, very cooperative. Gio was cooperative. Emma was in the back. It was just the whole thing. Like we were just like, all right, let's just get this over with so we can get home.
Yeah. Now, um, so Gio, then you show up, you go, you spend some time down at the farm. Um, you're in Amish country. So,
Facts.
you're downtown Cleveland, right?
Yeah, yeah,
All right, downtown
yeah.
Cleveland to Amish country, Tennessee. What was that like? Obviously you guys, you came in, it was the dark, but you get up in the morning, and it's
Oh,
90 acres on the farm. Like that's
getting
gotta
there
be
in
a
the
shock.
dark. Getting there in the dark was low key like scary movie vibes. I ain't even gonna lie. Getting there in the dark, and I'm like, these thing houses ain't no. Why is it so dark over there? Like no porch light, no little fire pit, nothing. Like just straight barns and houses and stuff, dark, complete black. No.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up and like actually got to see it, it was like, oh. And then I'm like, they stay this close to Johnny. Like I don't know how they do it. Like I couldn't stay that close to somebody that got a car and I'm on a horse. Like no, like definitely like a lot of eye opener. Like a lot of eye opening things with that. I salute them for living like that. It's a very different way of living. But man,
Yeah, I
man,
even felt empathetic for Gio because like taking him there, I told him on the road, if you remember, I was like, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Like it's very different. Honestly, I was thinking about like Gio probably thinks this is like Get Out. Like if you ever seen like the Get Out movie, I'm like, I hope he doesn't feel like this like bad vibes
Hey,
because I can
where we
understand.
going?
Yeah, no, I fully understand too because when you came, I was like, yeah, especially for like a city boy too. It's like
Oh
this is completely different.
yeah.
Never been here. I
Hmm.
barely know this guy. I met him on the internet. It's like this would be a podcast in a bad way. It's like and
And
Like I
it's
got too much
I
dark.
dip on my chip.
yeah, yeah,
It's dark out there. When there's no
It
lights, there's no light. So
is
yeah.
dark. Hey,
You get the moon.
no,
Yeah.
no
Well,
cap.
did you give them a tour of the house? Because
Yeah.
like you want to add a little bit of lore to it, right? It's like you guys love secret rooms and back channels and
Oh
all,
yeah.
to get around the
Oh
house. And
yeah.
it's like,
Oh yeah. 10
so,
out of 10 on the house. 10
um,
out of 10 on the house.
but did it
For
add to
real.
that? Like, don't really know, you know, um, it's super
For
cool.
a minute, but then it was like, I gotta get something like this. In the cut like this too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This the way
I
I
think
need to live.
I think what helped is Granny was really adamant on making sure his room felt comforting for him in the basement.
Oh yeah.
So that I can't speak for him, but my guess would be once he got down the room and he had like Sprite, Coke, water,
They loaded
Diet
me up down
Coke,
there. They put me together.
yeah, Cheetos, Doritos, everything you can think of. It's like okay, well,
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do anything bad. You feel a little more at home.
Right. They definitely got me together over there. Salute Granny.
So now, you get up, saw videos of, you and the razor. Like, tell us just a little bit about what actually happened, on the farm, all the things that you guys did kind of around, the outskirts of Tennessee there.
So I'm gonna say, what was it? The first day, just waking up. That
Yeah,
it was still like time for us to like get to know each other. So I guess we was going around like your property and stuff, and like to get around this property instead of walk, you gotta get on that razor. I would not like to walk all through that property.
yeah,
So you feel me? We got on the razor. He took me around. He took me to this little lot, and he was showing me how to do donuts. YouTube video
yeah.
dropping. He was showing me how to
Yeah.
do donuts, showing me all like the cows and horses and stuff. Even going back to the Amish, he was telling me like I guess Amish don't use like modern medicine for they horses and stuff, or even
Yeah.
pest control. So I'm looking at these horses. They got a hundred flies each on each horse. Like each horse got their own
Yep.
family of flies on it. Like for real.
Yeah. No,
So
that's very
just
true.
seeing what you saying.
No, I was just talking about how that first day was like you were talking about. We actually didn't do much recording on the first day. So we basically
Facts.
did the same thing we did on day one, on day two, except this
Facts.
time we were able to record because now we kind of have a feel for the situation.
Facts. The first day I had to take it all in. A
Yeah.
lot of oohs, ahs, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Now that was it looked like you guys are doing donuts in the wiffle ball
It was. That
area.
is the
That
wiffle ball
yeah.
field.
I was like, man, all that work you put in, like,
I know. Well, it's irrigation. We call it irrigation and topsoil replacing. That's fancy words for it. So
so Gio, what were some of the what were some of the favorite things that you got to experience that you hadn't experienced before? Like, had you been in a razor before? Had you been on acreage like that before? I think Amish was probably new for you. Like, what were just some new
Yeah.
experiences that you two got to kind of experience together?
Probably like exploring the land. I say like in the past, like I didn't seen land like that for sure, but like as far as like explore and like go through it and like see that his family is very hands on. Like they'd have built this, they'd have built that, they'd have built cabins in the back. Just all that like was very good. Me just going around the town was even something different because like I said before, I'm from Cleveland, the downtown part, so like it's a lot of people down here. So like even like the roads, I'm used to like traffic or like stuff like that, and just going around the city or that he stay in. It was a lot of different stuff, a lot of open fields. Even like we driving, it's the Amish people on horses, and we gotta not wait for them, but you feel me? Let them do their thing so we can
fast.
go around them.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that was different. Just the I wouldn't say the way of life was completely different, but it was definitely something unique there. Like
Hmm.
something that I ain't used to.
Now we talked a lot about and focused on, um, Geo's, kind of reflections and his interactions, and a lot of new experiences. But Johnny, from your perspective, like, what are how have you kind of grown, and what have you learned a little bit from Geo, over this time you guys
Yeah.
have met?
Well, honestly, I think I've always had, I don't know what you'd call it, I guess a character trait of I love showing people things and experiences. It's
Right.
like,
Show and
I
tell.
guess, yeah, I'm a big show and tell guy, but not in a way that it's like bragging. It's in a way of like, I want to show you these new experiences because I know maybe you've never had it before, and I want people to experience
Right.
life to the fullest. And I know like Gio's never seen Amish or at least interacted with them, so it's like,
Right.
and that's a completely
That
different
very
type of person.
interactive.
Yeah, that lives in the United States of America in the same country that we live in, living a completely different way. And you would never have met that through without this interaction. So that's kind of how I've always been. I love sharing things with people. Like the razor, he's never done a donut in the middle of an open field, right? Now he can go tell his kids when he's older, hey, your pop's got a little bit of moves. I learned a little thing or two, and
Right.
it's
I can
like
show
this
the video.
he can show them, right? And it's just that's how life is. And I think when people get experienced like that, and you're a very experienced person, I think people gravitate to that. So the more experiences you can get, the more you can show people. And now Geo can show someone like, oh, I know the Amish, like this is how they marry. Like when they marry, the older folks actually move out and the
I
younger folks
did.
keep the house.
Yeah.
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 He would
Older
never have
folks
known that
go in the
without
little
this.
house.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So
why they go in the little house?
exactly. So that's kind of my point of view. I've always loved doing this, so I was really looking forward to it when he came over to be able to show him a new way of how things are done.
What So did you get a chance to actually go do like the full Amish tour then and go like see the shops, see the
So
stuff that they
yeah,
make and
so what we
interact with them a
did,
little bit?
we
Like a
so
like a
Johnny,
vague one.
y-
Like
yeah,
we
so like
look,
the
but we
other
ain't like go
Johnny,
in depth.
yeah,
Yeah,
the other Johnny, the Amish Johnny, he actually
the other
um,
Johnny.
was he married when you were here or not? Because he it was right around his wedding when you got here,
He had not
Gio.
yet. They were
I
just
think
getting
no,
No, he
ready
wasn't
I think
when
he
when
you
we were
just
were.
got married.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he
and
just got married because he said he's going in the big house.
yeah. We were actually driving down the road where a lot of their families live, and he was actually on the side of the road working on a generator, funnily enough, for someone else, which is kind of ironic for an
and,
Amish. But
and that
we
was
got out,
confusing to me too.
yeah, yeah. And Gio got to shake hands with him, and interact with him. But we didn't get to do like the traditional Amish tour where we drive around. We just kind of drove past, talked to Johnny, showed him the houses. I don't think we got to go into any shops or anything, but that's more of the different experience Gio got than what you guys did, Matt.
Go inside the shop. I definitely got
Yeah,
to do that. I
yeah,
dare, yeah.
um now, one of the things I was thinking a little bit about, when you two are talking here is just, a lot of times people have interactions with folks, and I'll say just kind of disregard, the opportunity. Anybody could have just gotten a random invitation. Anybody could have chosen not to do something like that. You can choose to, to kind of push random acts of kindness, random acts of just, interacting with each other. Um, how, what would your, advice be for folks that can take those opportunities and build relationships with, with new people kind of across the board, right? Because I think, especially right now, in this world, a lot of times we're very kind of siloed in what we're trying to do, where we're trying to go,
Mm.
what we're trying to do. How do people take those blinders off? Like, what's your guys' advice for that?
Gio can go first.
Uh,
I know what I would say.
I say for me, it's just like the understanding that like everybody got an in-depth life just like you. Like everybody got problems just like you. Everybody got love lives just like you, or even like a big family like you. Like everybody going through the same stuff. Um, just something like that.
Yeah,
I might be able to back off of
um,
Johnny's question.
yeah.
Let me
That's
answer it.
actually funny because that's kind of exactly where I was going. I think people don't really think about this as much as they do, but there's a word for the emotion that I was actually just going to try to search up real quick. That is really rarely experienced by people, especially now. It's like the realization that everyone has had a full in-depth life with their own problems that you never think
Facts.
about. Like and through this it's really been growing for me. Like I know Gio was at one point an 8-year-old boy, right? Like he
Facts.
had an 8-year-old experience where he went to the park and hooped with his buddies when he was in middle school, right? He went and played football with his friends. He's got in trouble before by his mom. It's just
Facts.
like
Facts.
everyone has
Facts.
experiences that are so much more connected than you realize. And through this, it's like I think that's the advantage of meeting a total stranger. It's like you get to experience like this is a random dude. If I didn't meet him the way I did, we probably could have just walked down the street, maybe did like a what's up head nod,
Yeah.
maybe, probably not even acknowledge the people, and just walked on. Never had this connection that sparked so much interaction from a lot of people around the
Facts.
world. And that's just Gio kind of hit on the head when he said you realize people have an in-depth life. I think that's something people can realize from this, growing from this.
Absolutely. Well, hey, those watching, what's going on now, or what can we expect from We Fam?
So YouTube channel definitely up in the making. Our first video is dropping just today. Uh, as far as me personally, birthday coming up, I got a tape dropping called "Getting It Off." Clothes the brand as well. I'm trying to get something together with me and Johnny. Maybe I'll get some We Fam merch or something, man.
Hmm.
Something. I'm trying to get y'all together. I think we thinking of a thing where I could probably maybe add y'all to the mantle. We gonna try to figure that out maybe. Johnny, you can tell
Yeah.
them what you got planned.
Yeah. So I know for us combined, we've definitely talked about at least a T-shirt. And we probably want a whole brand, but kind of what we're thinking right now is a T-shirt with the grad card on it. Somewhere probably on the back. We don't really know. But we also kind of played with the idea, and we were on a call with a few other people about like the one stamp productions because this all started from one posting stamp. So I guess we can play with that. And honestly, I guess by me just dropping that, people can leave what their thoughts are. But I think it's kind of cool when you think about it. Um, but as far as me personally, we're running Jay Breeden Consulting the business right now, and we're kind of starting to get off the ground a little more than we were earlier this summer. We do a lot of websites. Anyone needs a website, reach out. But
Go
we
get
got
that.
our
Go
YouTube.
get that.
Our YouTube, wefam.now, my personal, Gio's personal. Go follow them all. We post stuff all the time. So
I like
Videos
it.
on
Well,
the way.
well,
yeah,
here obviously on TikTok, wefam.now, where kind of
yeah.
everything is coming to a head. So, well,
Yeah.
hey, we'll appreciate
We
both of
loading up,
you.
y'all. We loading up.
Absolutely. No, appreciate both of you connecting with me here today. And again, I'm excited to see where this cousin's journey continues to grow. So appreciate the time today.
Well, thanks for having us, Matt.
If you like today's episode, make sure to just subscribe to the Viking Press Pass. 4 letters, 1 year, 4 letters, 1 month. Yay!